as we mentioned, Jonah Tong named today as the Eastern League Pitcher of the Month, the first Run the Ponies pitcher to earn the monthly award since Dom Hamill in September of 2023. Of course, Brandon Stroh won the Eastern League Pitcher of the Year last season. Jonah, 5 no-hit frames with 11 strikeouts yesterday, and 6 2/3 perfect innings as part of the first perfect game in franchise history on May 10th. I could go on for the whole hour. I'm just going to push that.
Jonah, I guess we'll start off with yesterday. Get caught in a little bit of a jam, bases loaded, able to clear out the side. Just run us through your thoughts from yesterday's performance.
I mean, considering everything, like I woke up in the morning and I was like feeling good, got through pregame and stuff like that. I'm like, stomach's kind of hurting today. And then started throwing like this really, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And then go to the first inning. Thought I did really well just attacking hitters. In the second inning, it's almost like I took my foot off the gas and just kind of got in some trouble. And that's all self-inflicted. And then being able to get out of that was huge for me. I mean, it was a big confidence booster, obviously. And then once we came back in, it was just settled down. Pitch count was pretty high after that, and just make sure we can be as efficient as possible moving forward.
You got some love yesterday from the MLB's official social media accounts. What was that like for you when you saw that?
It was funny because my girlfriend texted me. She said, "Whoa, all official now," and I haven't seen it yet. And then I was like, "Oh, it's pretty cool." And then my man over there texted me. He's like, "Hey, look at that!" But it was pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's been so many talented pitchers to come through Binghamton, and obviously now pitching for the Mets. Who have been some of the top influences for you since you've been drafted?
Oh, that's a tough one. There's honestly been so many. I mean, I could go down my class, right? The first one would have to be Zebulon Vermillion. He's currently in rehab right now, but he's getting back and hopefully see him soon. But he's like an older brother to me, so I try to pick his brain as much as possible, and he just keeps it really honest. Calvin Ziegler, Christian Scott, Blade Tidwell in some ways, Noel McLean, Sprout, like everybody as a whole, you can kind of see it through that pitcher camp we had in January, which like you just got a bunch of people together and just try to push ourselves to be the best version of ourselves, best version of what we kind of want to be on the mound. And I mean, I feel like worldwide, we've done a very good job of that, and just constantly be able to tinker some things and adjust. But I mean, we have a heck of a stack here, so pretty much everybody.
It seems like this is the year the Mets pitching department is getting a lot of mainstream praise. What do you think it is that, from whether it's from the top, or what is it that makes this Mets pitching department so strong?
That's also a really loaded question because there's just so many things. Like you could go down from the very top to not even the bottom. It's just like through every level, everybody has a big part to play in everyone's development. And I mean, like I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think we have the best pitching development in all of baseball. And it's not necessarily because of like the tools, everything else. It's just the people. And I'm like, you put them all in an environment and they're going to have a lot of success. And like, I could go down again, everybody, and tell you something they picked apart, but like, it's unbelievable what we have here right now. It's awesome to see what it's doing right now.
To piggyback off of that, you were talking about earlier in the season how you were looking forward to working with this pitching staff throughout the course of the season. Where do you think you've grown the most?
Well, it's kind of funny because I remember last year around this time, I was like, yeah, I'm really excited to see AJ, and then AJ gets promoted to AAA. But no, like, sorry, you're gonna have to ask me that one more time. I felt like
you've grown the most in.
Honestly, it's just trying to simplify it, right? Like, I feel like us as pitchers, even like to look at the game of baseball, it's a very simple game, but you can complicate it a lot. But I feel like just trying to stick to an approach and go with that, like good or bad, making sure that we're not trying to do too much because everybody out here is a really good player. And I know we can all pitch to our ability if we just keep it simple.
Yeah, and your last 2 starts, of course, it can't really get better than what it's been for you. So as you go towards your next startup, what's something that you're looking to improve, whether it's not too much?
Well, hopefully not have another blow-up inning in the second. That would kind of be a good start. No, but in all seriousness, just continuing to just stay even with it. I mean, again, I don't want to overcomplicate some things. Moving forward, I would like to just try to make sure we're using other off-speed offerings a little bit more and just making sure we can be more consistent with that. But keep it simple.
How do you take all this feedback you're getting from all these different people to when you're getting on the mound and your brain's not too crowded with information?
Funny enough, a lot of the information is to tell me to stop overthinking it. Because I think at the end of the day, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. And the support I've had, again, org-wide, it's been unbelievable, and just reminding me that like we're good enough to be here, and just again keep it simple, stick to like me.
What do you think the Maple Leafs have to do this offseason?
I mean, unfortunately, I lost that series to Christian Scott, so I gotta figure out what I gotta do in spring training with that. But man, I'm gonna get riveted about that for a while. But what could they do? Not choking the playoffs would be great, but I mean, they have a good team. All right, Leafs forever. 2026 is coming up. Give them a little grace period here.
All right, so do you go Oilers stay in Canada for the finals?
I would love the Cup to come back to Canada, so I'm gonna say Oilers. But I mean, Florida's a good team, but I'm gonna have to go with my national pride right there. So I guess Oilers.
Or else you'd have to cave to see Scott.
Yeah, that just can't happen. I really can't take losses like that back to back, but we'll see what happens.
Anyway, everybody good?
Yeah.
Thanks.